some funny so-and-so has left this hammer here. Obviously, I can't move it. Clearly not worthy. Welcome to another Marvel video. This is for Thor, Love and Thunder. It's peering around through this thing. This is going to be purely fun and entertainment. Hope you enjoy it. And let's summon the Bifrost. So now that this hammer's out of the way, what we're actually going to do is try and create a fictitious ice cream that the gods of Asgard would enjoy in one of their mighty feasts. We've got some colour inspiration from Ragnarok and Love and Thunder as well. So we're going to do an Asgardian blue fig ice cream, swirl it together with a pastel dragon honey ice cream with Norse-inspired red gold chocolate shards. Anyway, to the kitchen! As we were already in the kitchen, there really wasn't that far to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Asgardian blue figs. Now, these kind of look normal, but let's see how blue they actually are. Oh look, they really are quite blue. Blimey, really blue. So we're going to take these figs and we're going to put them in a very Midgardian pot over the heat and turn it into a fig jam. I should say an Asgardian fig jam, that is. And we're going to stir that down and let it bubble away like the depths of hell for 30 minutes plus. Just enough time to retrieve Mjolnir. So once your Asgardian blue fig jam is ready, you're just going to take it off the heat and we're going to start preparing the second ice cream variant of pastel dragon honey. So you might be wondering what a pastel dragon actually looks like, but it doesn't look like a dragon in the traditional sense. It looks like a giant bee crossed with a badger and a chicken. These fly around the magical flowers on Asgard and produce their own pollen, which then they don't produce pollen at all. The flowers produce the pollen, but they produce their own honey in these huge hives, for lack of a better word. And then you get this gorgeous honey, which you can see in the background. It's a light blue colour, but you'll see some magic here as we start making the ice cream with it. It turns green. Once you've got all your ingredients in the pan, all nicely mixed up and foaming like you can see, take it off the heat and then put it in a container. This is, again, a very Midgardian container we're using here, but you know, you've got to use what you've got to hand. Add in some of the finest milk and cream that you find available. This actually comes from Tom Parker, which is in Wiltshire, I think. And when that's all combined, you can put that in a fridge. Now we're going to move on to the Asgardian blue fig ice cream. Obviously this has cooled down somewhat, so you can strain it through a sieve into your pan. Make sure you get all that blue Asgardian figgy goodness in there. And then to that pot you're going to add your sugars and your golden duck egg yolk into this. It produces a super luxurious depth of flavour and a little bit of colour to it. Once you've added that in, mix in the rest of your ingredients, get it nicely combined. Again, look at the foam on this ice cream base, it's beautiful. Put that in a, again, very Midgardian looking tub used there. Combine it with the finest cream you have available and then put it in your refrigerator. One thing to note is if you don't have a refrigerator, you can always hand the mixes to your nearest frost giant and they will keep it nice and cool until you're ready to churn. The final part of this mix is the rose gold chocolate shards. We take our Midgardian white chocolate and heat that over some warm water. And to get it red, we use the blood of our fallen enemies. It gives a nice red tinge, don't you know? Once you've tempered your chocolate and added your fallen blood food colouring stuff, you have to ignore the slightly iron taste this might add to it. You need to spread it thinly over a non-stick base. I have used a silicone baking sheet here, but you can use whatever you have to hand. Once that's ready, either let it harden itself or put it in your refrigerator. Again, hand it to your nearest frost giant, and we are going to look at that crunch that you're getting there. We're going to decorate this nicely with some brushed gold and gold powder. Let that harden off with your nearest frost giant, and then we're going to cut that up nicely into suitable size shards. Once both your ice creams are chilled, you can churn them as normal. Once the first one is done, put it in a container, keep it in your freezer. Again, a frost giant's hands would be suitable, I imagine. Then, once your second ice cream is churned, you can combine the two in your solo tub. This decoration is perfect, very much in line with our new movie. Once you've completed loading the tub, the last thing to add is the rose gold chocolate shards. Make sure they're put all the way in the tub, and a few on the top purely for decoration, because let's be honest, Asgard is all about the gold. On to the eating. There we go. Let's get some of this Asgardian ice cream scooped, shall we? Look at that. Scoop's nice. Two different colour ice creams. Your pastel dragon honey and your Asgardian blue fig with your rose gold chocolate shards. It's... It's just white chocolate. But it looks good. I've never had fig ice cream before, especially not Asgardian blue fig. Let's see what this tastes like. That's really good. The fig is, it's like an overwhelming flavour that itself is quite subtle. It doesn't punch you in the face. It's like, ah, fig, piss off, ghost. It's like a wave of fig comes through as you're eating it. And that's the dark one. The dark blue one is the fig ice cream. And then you've got the green one, which is that honey, the pastel dragon honey. It's just blue food colouring in normal honey. No, it's not. But honey and ice cream is really nice because apart from the fact it's fructose, so it's really, really sweet. Don't substitute all your sugars for honey. Just do, probably half maybe, and go from there. You can increase it if you like, but it's very difficult to bring that sweetness down. You can always increase the sweetness as you go. But overall, I'm really happy with this. It's just a fun video to go in line with our Stark Raving Hazelnuts and Hunka Hulka Burning Fudge that we've done. We've got some more of these we're going to do in the future. Got a Johnny Depp one coming, so if you're following the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing, I could only think of one ice cream inspired by Amber Heard. I'm a Johnny Depp fan. Anyway, back to the ice cream. Bit of fun, hope you enjoyed it. Next week we're gonna get back to doing something a bit more normal. We are producing our ice cream now, selling it locally, so a lot of our time is every day taken up making ice cream for other people. It's really good. So, we're actually going into production, something we've wanted to do for a while now, so thank you for all your support. Lots of videos to come up, lots of fun, entertaining videos like this one. Hopefully you found this entertaining. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Right, let's go and find that noob master. We'll just take that instead.